Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam, Varade Kamarupini, Vidyarambham Karishyami, Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Agajanana Padmarkam, Gajanana Maharnisham, Anekadam Tam Bhaktanam, Ekadantam Upasmahe. Okay, so let us look at the Subhashitani, chapter 10. Pranayo Maranantaha Syat, Kopastu Kshanabhanguraha, Upadesho Yatha Kalam, Vidvesho Na Kadachana. So Pranayaha means friendship. Maranantaha Syat. Kopaha tu Kshanabhanguraha. Upadeshaha Yatha Kalam, Vidveshaha Na Kadachana. So Pranayaha means friendship should be there until the death. Means we have to make friends or be in a friendly relationship throughout. Kopahatu kshanabhanguraha. When we get angry, we have to make sure we bring it under control within a kshana. Means very momentarily. And then upadeshaha yatha kalam. So sometimes we find ourselves preaching. So that has to be sandarbhanusaram. Not all the time. All the time, if we keep preaching, nobody will pay attention to it. It is of no value. Only as needed and when needed. Upadeshaha should be there. Vidveshaha na kadachana. Dvesha means hatred. Not at all. Na kadachana. Not at all. At any point of time, we should not have dvesham. So that is the Subhashitam here. Let us look at the Tatparyam. Asmakam jivane snehaha आजीवनं भवेत् यदि वयं स्नेहं न कुर्मः तर्हि जनाः अपि अस्मासु स्नेहं न्यूनीकुर्वन्ति अतः जीवने सदा अपि स्नेहः भवेत् एव किन्तु कोपः क्षणकालमात्रं भवेत् कोपः यदि दीर्घकालं तिष्ठति तर्हि द्वेषासूयादयः दुर्गुणाः अस्मासु वासं कुर्वन्ति अतः आगतः कोपः प्रयत्नेन क्षणमात्रेण एव निवारणीयः यदि सर्वदा अपि उपदेशमात्रं क्रियते तर्हि जनाः अस्मासु अनादरं प्रकटयन्ति अतः यदा आवश्यकं तदा एव उपदेशः करणीयः विद्वेषः तु जीवने कदापि न करणीयः एव एवं सदा स्नेहं प्रदर्शयन्तः द्वेषं कदापि अकुर्वन्तः आगतं कोपं क्षणकालाभ्यन्तरे एव विस्मरन्तः यथा कालं यथोचितम् उपदेशं कुर्वन्तः यदि वयं जीवेम तर्हि अस्माकं जीवनम् उत्तमं स्यात्. So basically our life will be very good if we follow this. Means always having a friendly relation with everybody or with whomever we interact. And then kopaha, even if we get, trying to bring it back under control within as soon as possible. Upadeshaha only when needed, only when the situation demands. And then dveshaha not at all, at any point of time.
Bhagini, what form is this jivema? Vayam jivema is what? What form is that?
Yeah. Wait. Jivema. Vayam jivema. Uttama Purusha Bahuvachanam only. But which lakara?
Yeah.
I think it is Vidhilin. It could be Vidhilin lakara.
Dhatu is na.
Jeev dhatu. Jeev dhatu, Vidhilin lakara, Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana. So Jeevati. Jeevati is Lat lakara form. Jivema is Lin lakara, Vidhilin. Or Vidhilin can be Vidyartha or Sambhavanartha. You can take it in both meanings depending on the context. Jeev dhatu, Jeevati. Is the Lat lakara.
And dvesha suya is jealousy.
Asuya. Dvesha, Asuya, Dveshasuya.
Asuya.
Dveshasuyadayaha means Dvesham, Asuya, Irshya, all such kind of negative feelings.
Okay.
Such durgunaha asmasu vasam kurvanti. So the longer we foster the anger within us, there is a scope for all these other negative feelings also to negative feelings within us. Okay.
A small question, madam.
Yes.
In the point of view of the exam,
Ah.
I came to know that we need to write the Tatparyams in Sanskrit.
Yes.
For the Subhashitas as well as Shlokas, Anvaya Shlokas also. So if you have to write the Tatparyam for this thing, it's only some 4 sentences here, nothing more than that actually.
Yes, that will be fine. Here they have given very elaborately, but you can
this
write.
Elaboration is required. What is expected out of this thing is what my question.
No. This much of elaboration is not needed. Just like whatever we discussed. Pranayaha maranantaha syat.
Like from whatever comes from Anvayartham, with a little bit making sentences.
Yes.
That's right?
Yes, that will be enough. Okay. So beforehand, you can just prepare the Tatparyam briefly. So that for exam it will become easy.
Yeah, certainly. Okay.
I found it easy if I could just string the synonyms given, the meanings given. No, if I'm able to just string them together, I could make a neat paragraph, which is
so like snehaha amaranam bhavet. Kopasvabhavah tu kshanabhangurah syat. Or kshanakala matram bhavet. Paropadeshaha.
Probably we can write down that Uttama Jivanaya.
So yeah, whatever Bhagini suggested, Bhagini suggested is also fine. Like here Anvayartha is there. So all the Artham you take and make it in a prose order.
That's right.
Then that also will be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Anantaram. Kaman dugdhe viprakarshatyalakshmim kirtim sute dushkritam ya hinastim tam chapyetam mataram mangalanam dhenum dhiraha sunritam vachamahuhu.
Viprakarshati alakshmiyama. Alakshmi.
Viprakarshati alakshmi. Kaman dugdhe viprakarshatyalakshmim. Ya kaman dugdhe alakshmim viprakarshati. Kirtim sute dishkritam hinasti. Mangalanam mataram tam sunritam vacham dhiraha dhenum ahuhu. Okay, let us look at the Tatparyam once and then come back. Loke sarvaihi sajjananam sahavasam praptum yatnaha karaniyaha. Tesham samparkena asmakam aneke upakaraha bhavanti. Sarvesham mangalanam janani iva sthita esha satam vani kamadhenuhu iva asmakam sarvaha ichchaha purayati. Anishtat asman duri karoti. Ataha eva panditaha sajjananam vacham kamadhenum vadanti. Okay. So basically friendship of, good people, good-hearted people. How does it benefit us? So their vak has that mangalam, right? So whatever they say will come true. And since they are good-hearted people, they will always say good things. So by being with them, it will help. Like they will be, it is like blessings, right? Whatever they say is like a blessing. to people around them. And Anishtat tasman duri karoti. Anishtat means that which is not good. They will not let that happen, or they will not let us do bad things. And whatever bad we do also will be nullified by Satpurusha Savasena. Ataha eva panditaha sajjananam vacham kamadhenum vadanti. So the words or the vak of good people is like kamadhenu. Why? Because kamadhenu also will fulfill our wishes. Like that, even their vak will also fulfill or will make good things happen in our lives. Let us look at the Pratipadartham once. So, ya kaman, so icha, okay. Dugdhe means here purayati. Alakshmim daridryam viprakarshati, duri karoti. Kirtim means prasiddhim, sute. Utpadayati, dushkritam, dushkaryam hinasti, nashayati. Tam tadrishim etam sunritam madhuram vacham mangalanam jananim. Dhiraha means panditaha say that it is like the kamadhenu iti ahuhu kathayanti. Okay, so kaman dugdhe viprakarshatya lakshmim kirtim sute dushkritam ya hinasti tam cha api etam mataram mangalanam dhenum dhiraha sunritam vacham ahuhu. So they will fulfill our wishes. Duri karoti. Daridryam duri karoti. And kirtim utpadayati. Dushkaryam nashayati. What will, how will all these happen? With the words, with the vak of the good people. Like kamadhenu. So the vak of good people, sajjananam vacham kamadhenuhu iva. Iti panditaha vadanti. Okay.
How is so Mataram, Mangalanam, Mataram, Jananim? How does that fit in?
Mataram is like mother, right?
Who is like mother? Mangalanam,
Mataram. Like, so like how the Kamadhenu's Kamadhenu is like a mother in fulfilling all our wishes and, you know, keeping us on the right path. Similarly, Sajjananam Vak is also like Kamadhenu. This is what I'm thinking. Kamadhenu is always compared to mother, right?
They who generate, is it? Mangalana Matara means they who generate good deeds, like that, is it? Who make good things happen. Like that?
Yeah. Mangalanam, Sarvesham Mangalanam Janani Iva. Janani Iva Sthita. Janani Iva means like mother only.
Okay.
Esha Satam Vani Kamadhenuhu Iva. Sarvesham Mangalanam Janani Iva Sthita Esha Satam Vani Kamadhenuhu Iva Asmakam Sarvaha Ichaha Purayati. So means everybody's Mangalam. Sarvesham Mangalanam Janani Iva Sthita. So the vak of the Sajjanas is like mother and generating all the good for the good of everybody, we can say.
A similar Shubhachita is in chapter 7. Duri karoti duritam vimali.
Yes. They are all similar. If you look, there are many similar points in most of the Subhashitas. Sometimes that is why it is confusing from which Subhashita this point is taken. Some qualities will be overlapping over the Subhashitas. So constantly what they will be reminding us through these Subhashitas is Paropakaram, one, and then Uttama Purushaihi Saha Sneham, and then mostly these two, right?
Shantam.
And what did you say, Mahodaya?
Shantam, I said.
Shantam. Like, and controlling, like having that Indriya Nigraham. So they focus mostly on this. And, when I say controlling the Indriyas, like, not lying, all those. They focus mainly on the Paropakara, acquiring knowledge, not wasting time, focusing on our duties or responsibilities, and then Sajjananam Sneham. Okay. So let us look at the Kavya Katha. Swayamvara vidhehe anantaram sarve api Rajaparivara janaha Dampatibhyam saha Vidarbharajadhanim Kundinapuram Pratiprasthitaha. So after the Swayamvaram is over, everybody returned to the kingdom. This whole Swayamvaram was organized outside, on the outskirts of the kingdom. So now, along with all the people, they went back. Dampatibhyam saha Vidarbha Rajadhanim Kundinapuram Pratiprasthitaha. They headed back to their Rajadhani. Rajadhanyam Naladamayantiyoho Vivaha Vidhayaha Vaibhavena Pravartitaha. So here the Vivaham happened Vaibhavena. Sarve Saharsham Sotsaham Cha Bhojotsave Bhagam Avahan. Bhojotsave means the dinner party, the feast. Everybody participated with a lot of happiness. Tataha Nalamaharajaha Patnya Saha Swadesham Pratiprasthitaha. After that, Nala Maharaja left to his kingdom along with his wife. Gamana marge eva Nalasya Sachivaha Amilan. Nalaha Damayantya Saha Purapravesham Akarot. So his ministers came in the Marga Madhya itself and met with Nala, and together they all went back and entered the kingdom. Akasha marge sthitaha devaha indradayaha tam utsavam drishtva devalokam agachan. After they saw Nala and Damayanti leaving, they also went back to their Devalokam. Devaloka Prayana Samaye Saraswati Veena Vadanena Sarvan Anandayamasa. She entertained everybody with her Veena Vadanam. Devanam Swarga Prayana Samaye Marge Kalipurushaha Militaha. Tasya Sainya Samuhe Charvakaha Bauddhaha Dwaparaha Anye cha asan. Yada parasparam melanam samvrittam tada kalisainye sthitaha charvakadayaha devendradibihi saha vedaha apramanam shastrani nindyani iti vishaye mahantam vagvadam akurvan. So on their way back, they met Kalipurusha, and on his team or with him, there were Charvaka, Bauddha, and others. So when they met, they were, talking, and then they were talking about the apramanam of the Vedaha, and the Shastranis are not, they were condemning about the Vedas and the Shastras. Iti vishaye mahantam vagvadam akurvan. Idam vachanam shrutva devendraha kupitaha abhavat. Saha swavachanaihi vedanam pramanyam dharmasya avashyakataha cha pratipaditawan. Charvakam ninditavan cha. So then Indra, got angry listening to how they were, talking, and then he condemned them, and again he explained the pramanyam of the Vedas and the dharmasya avashyakata and everything. And he scolded in particular the Charvaka. Charvakaha uktavan aham paradhinaha parasainyē sthitaha paranugrahaya ittam uktam iti. So I am, I am dependent on this Kalipurusha. So I cannot speak my mind. I have to just go along with them. तदा स्वयं कलिपुरुषः एव पुरतः आगतः तेन उक्तं भूलोके भैमी स्वयंवरः प्रवर्तिष्यते तदर्थं प्रस्थिताः वयम् इति. So listening to all this, Kalipurusha also came forward, and he was telling Indra, in Bhulokam, Damayanti's Swayamvaram is going on, we are going there. दिक्पालाः तस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा भोः कलिपुरुष तव प्रयाणं व्यर्थं भैमी स्वयंवरः अवसितः दमयन्ती नलमहाराजं वरयामास इति अकथयन्. So the Swayamvaram is over and they also got married. So your trip is not, worth. Bhaimi nalam vritavati iti vachanam shrutva kalihi ativa kruddhaha abhavat. Saha नलमहाराजं राज्यात् भ्रष्टं करोमि भैमी वियोगं च तस्य साधयामि इति प्रतिज्ञाम् अकरोत्. So he was very upset that the Swayamvaram is already over and they got married, and he says, I will drive Nalamaharaja away from his kingdom. Bhaimi viyogam cha tasya sadhayami. So I will separate them. By sending him out of the country, I will separate them both. Kalipurushasya vayasyaha dvaparaha api sadhu sadhu iti Kalipurusham prashamsitavan. So his friend Dvaparaha also was encouraging him. Tasmin avasare Indraha Kalipurusham uddishya evam na kartavyam Nalamaharajaha sadhu purushaha bhaimi api sadhri manihi ataha imam udyamam parityajya iti uktavan. So don't do anything like that. Nalamaharaja is a very good person, and similarly Bhaimi also. So don't, stop such thoughts. Kintu kalihi tasya vachanam aviganaya nishadadesham gatavan. Tatra deshe sarvatra dharma prabhavaha asit. Ataha kalihi tatra nistejaskaha abhavat. So, but still, he does not listen to Indra's suggestion. He will go to Nishada Desham. But there, because of Nalamaharaja, Dharma is there. Dharma Prabhavaha Asit. So, when Dharma is so strong, Kalipurusha does not have strength. So, he became Nistejaskaha Abhavat. Kutrapi sthatum avakasham alabdva nalasya doshanam pratiksham kurvan saha kasminshit udyane sthitaha. So he was waiting. So when Nala makes any mistakes, then the dharma will become weak, and then Kalipurusha will gain strength. So he is waiting for that opportunity, and while waiting, he is in a garden. Atrantare Nalamaharajaha bhaumyasaha आनंदेन कालं यापयति स्म. देवताराधनं विद्वत्सम्माननं प्रजारञ्जनम् इत्यादीनि राजोचितानि कार्याणि निर्वर्तयन् सः बहुकालं राज्यशासनम् अकरोत्. So, but at the same time, he comes there. Nalamaharaja is spending, good time with Bhaimi. And also they are spending their time by doing Devataradhana. Vidvat Sammananam means felicitating all the Vidvans. Prajaranjanam ityadini rajochitani karyani nirvartayan saha bahukalam rajya shasanam akarot. This is only a part of the Kavya. There is still much more, but the main part only is given here, especially focused on the Nala and Damayanti. Okay. So, Kalipurushasya sainye ke asan?
Charvakah, Bauddha, Dwaparah.
Yes. So, if you remember the darshanani, Astika darshanani, Nastika darshanani. So, in Nastika darshanani, Charvaka darshanam, Bauddha darshanam, and what was the other one? Jaina darshanam. Those are the three Nastika darshanani. So, the Charvaka and Bauddha are they only, I think. Okay. The ones who are the founders of those matams. Kalihi kimiti pratignyam akarot?
Nalamaharajam rajyat bhrashtam karomi.
Nalamaharajam rajyat bhrashtam karomi bhaimi viyogam cha tasya sadhayami. Iti pratignyam akarot. Kalihi kimartham nistejaskah abhavat?
निषददेशे धर्मप्रभावः आसीत्.
So निषददेशे सर्वत्र धर्मप्रभावः आसीत्. अतः कलिः निस्तेजस्कः अभवत्. नलः कानि राजोचितकार्याणि निर्वर्तयति स्म?
देवताराधनं,
विद्वत्सम्मानं, प्रजारञ्जनम् इत्यादीनि राजोचितकार्याणि
निर्वर्तयति. उत्तमम्. अनन्तरं श्लोकेषु अन्वयक्रमः. Nandini पुनः कथयति. So earlier we saw that Nandini, like when Dileepa bowed down for the lion to pounce upon him, he will hear some words, right? Vatsa uttishta. So he will arise and see that there is Nandini, and she will tell, this is all my Maya. I was only testing you. I have the blessings of Lord Shiva himself. What can an animal do? A regular animal. What kind of harm can happen to me when I have the blessings? So Nandini punaha kathayati. And then again she continues. Bhaktya gurau Mayannu kampaya cha pritasmi te putra varam vrishniva na kevalanam payasam prasutim avehi mam kamadudgham prasannam. Okay. So bhaktya gurau Mayyanu kampaya cha. Mayi anukampaya cha. So basically with your bhakti towards your guru. Okay, I am very much and for the compassion that you showed me. Mayi anukampaya, the compassion that you showed towards me and the devotion you showed towards your guru. I am very much pleased. Prita asmi. Varam vrishniva. So you ask Vrinishva. So you ask me for a boon. Na kevalanam payasam prasutim avehi mam kamadugham prasannam. So don't think of me as an ordinary cow giving some milk. Okay, I am a wish yielding, like I can satisfy or give, or how do you say that? Make all your wishes come true. Okay, know that. Avehi means know that I am a cow that can fulfill your wishes. So let us look at the Tatparyam. गुरोः वसिष्ठस्य विषये दिलीपस्य भक्तिः अनुपमा आसीत्. तथैव धेनोः विषये तस्य दया अपि. नन्दिनी इदम् उभयमपि मनसि निधाय कथयति. पुत्र, अहं प्रसन्ना. Yam varam ichchasi tam svikartum arhasi. Iyam dhenuhu kam va varam dadyat iti samshayah mastu. Yatha aham kshiradayini asmi tathaiva prasanna aham apekshitam vastu api datum samartha api. Aham kamadugha asmi. Ataha varam svikuru iti. Okay. So like how I give milk, similarly, I can also satisfy or make your wishes come true when I am pleased. So here the Kriya Padam is asmi. Ka asmi, aham asmi. Kidrishi asmi, prita asmi. Means I am very pleased. Kasmai prita te. Ante with whom am I pleased? With you. Kaya prita bhaktya. With what am I pleased? With the devotion that you are showing. Kasmin bhaktihi, devotion towards whom? Gurau. Punaha kaya prita, again, why am I pleased? Anukampaya, with your compassion. Kasyam anukampaya, compassion towards whom? Mai, towards me. Vrinishva means swikuru, means, ask for something, for a boon. Kaha, who should ask? Tvam. Kim vrinishva varam. Na avehi. Jnatavan na bhava. So, na avehi is there. Na kevalanam payasam prasutim avehi mam kamadugham prasannam. So, okay, know that I am not just a milk giving cow. So, na avehi jnatavan na bhava. Kaha tvam. Kim na avehi prasutim. Kesham prasutim payasam means milk. Kidrishanam payasam kevalanam. Kevalanam payasam means only milk. Kam na avehi mam means don't look at me or don't think of me just as a milk yielding cow. Know me as a cow that can grant your wishes. Kam avehi mam. Kidrishim mam kamadugham. Punaha kidrishim prasannam. So here how many Kriya Padams? Asmi is one Kriya Padam. Vrinishva is another Kriya Padam. And then avehi. Na avehi. And then avehi also. Na avehi is for just as a milk yielding cow. Don't look at me just as a milk yielding cow. There, na avehi. Kaha na avehi tvam. Tvam mam na avehi. Kesham or kim na avehi, as what should I not know you? Prasutim. Kesham prasutim payasam. Kidrishanam payasam kevalanam payasam. So don't look at me just as a milk giving cow. Avehi. Know me as a wish granting cow. Kaha, again, you avehi. Tvam avehi. Kam avehi, mam avehi. Know me. What kind of me should you know? Kamadugam. Punaha kidrishim prasannam. So when I am pleased, I can grant your wishes. So know me like that, not as just as a milk giving cow. Okay. Okay, let us look at the next shloka. Santana kamaya tatheti kamam ragnye pratishrutya payasvinisa dugdva payaha patrapute madiyam putropa tamadidesha. So let us look at the Padavibhaga. Sa payasvini means the cow. Pratishrutya, having granted Ragnye, the king, Kamam, his wish, Tatha iti, so be it. Okay, Tathastu, like Tathastu. Adidesha tam iti, she ordered him. Putra, Patrapute means a vessel made out of a leaf. Dugdva, you milk my milk. Madiyam, payaha, upabhungshva, and then drink it. So he expressed his desire of having a child. And then she says, okay, tathastu, for that to happen, you have to drink my milk. So you take a vessel made out of leaf, milk my milk, and then drink it. Chakravarti Dilipaha Santanartham Dhenum Nandinim Prarthayamasa. Santushta sa Gauha Tathastu iti varam dattavati. Karyamapi suchitam taya. Madiyam kshiram parnanam patre dugdva tataha piba. Iti rajanam sa asuchayat. Okay, so Adidesha is the Kriyapadam. Adidesha. Ajñapitavati. Ka Adidesha sa. Kidrishi sa Payasvini sa. Kam Adidesha, whom did she order tam? Kim Kritva Adidesha, after doing what did she order him? Pratishrutya, means after listening to him. Where are we? Kim Pratishrutya Kamam. Kasmai Pratishrutya Ragni. So after granting a boon to the king. Kidrishaya Ragni Santana Kamaya Ragni. Means to what kind of king did she grant a boon? To the king who desires a child. Kimiti Pratishrutya Tatha iti. So how or what exactly did she grant? Tathastu iti. Upabhungshva. This is another Kriyapadam. Means swikuru. Kaha tvam. Tvam upabhungshva. Kim upabhungshva payaha. Kidrisham payaha madiyam. Means my milk. Kim kritva upabhungshva dugdva. After doing what should he accept? After milking. Kutra dugdva patrapute. Where should he milk? Into the vessel made out of leaf. Putra vatsa. Here the Sambodhana is given at the end. You can put it at the top also, top of this section. Sa Payasvini Santana Kamaya Ragni Tatha iti Kamam Pratishrutya Putra Madiyam Payaha Patrapute Dugdva Upabhungshva iti tam Adidesha. That is the Anvaya. Okay. Any questions? So here, right before the shloka, we have a small description. So asmin padye samastapadani na santi. After that, Nandini dhenoho vachanam shrutva Raja vinitaha anjalim badhva vamshodharartham sudakshinayam santanam prarthitavan. Tataha. So he asked, means the shloka in which the king actually asks for santanam is not here. So that is why it was briefly given. So after listening to Nandini's words, Raja will ask for santanam along with Sudakshina. With Sudakshina, not along with. Sudakshinayam santanam prarthitavan. Means by Sudakshina. A king can have many wives. So here he is asking that he should have a child with Sudakshina, with this particular wife. In that sense, we can take.
This Payasvini is a Tatidanta, no?
Payasvini. We can take it as a Tadhitanta.
Asya asti. Asya asti.
Asya asti va?
Like we take
like Buddhiman.
Gunavan. Gunaha asya asti. Like that?
We can take the cow that which is giving milk. So
like Suvasini, I think looks like.
We can take it. We can take
Payasvini, Suvasini.
It is, yeah, Payasvin. Actually, it is given as a Payasvin Shabda. In Napumsakalinga also it is there. And Payasvini is the Strilinga Shabda. Payasvin. Payas plus Vini.
I remember like Tejasvi. That's why I suddenly remembered.
So that is actually a Halanta Shabda only. Tejasvin. Tejasvin.
Matvartiya kada.
Not necessarily. I'm not sure actually. I don't want to say something. Yeah, but it is a Halanta Shabda. It could be a derived word and then we still study it as a Halanta Shabda. That also can be there. But here it is given as Payas plus Vini.
Okay.
And then for the Stri Pratyayanta, the Stri Pratyayanta is added. That is when it will become Payasvini. Otherwise, it is Payasvin. Nakaranta Napumsakalinga Sabda.
Like Gunini. Anyway.
So Tejasvini. Let me see that also. This is not given. Tejasvin. Tejas plus Vini. Here also it is given similarly. Okay. So these are Halanta Shabdas, that much I know. But derived and then also they can be taken as, Shabdas. Derived words can also be like Dasharathi. Can become Ikaranta Pumlinga Shabda. Right? So, but it is a derived word. It is a Tadditta. So similarly, this also could be. Okay. I will check, Bhagini.
All right. Thanks.
If they are derived or directly they are just the noun forms. Okay. So the last shloka. Sa Nandini Stanya Maninditatma Sadvatsalo Vatsahutavashesham Papau Vasishtena Kritabhyanugnaha Shubhram Yasho Murtamivati Trishnaha. Murtam iva ati Trishnaha. Saha Nandini Stanyam Aninditatma Sadvatsalaha Vatsahutavashesham Papau Vasishtena Kritabhyanugnaha Shubhram Yashaha Murtam iva ati Trishnaha. Aninditatma. Saha Aninditatma is Aninditatma is he who does not have any faults. Aninditatma. Saha Aninditatma. Nandini Stanyam. Nandini Stanyam. Vatsahutavashesham. Vatsahutavashesham means whatever is left after the cow has drunk from the cow, from Nandini. After Nandini's calf has drunk, whatever is left, that is Vatsahutavashesham. The milk left after the calf has drunk. Yashaha iva Shubhram Murtam. So that milk has taken the form of as if the Yashaha of this particular king is so pure, right? So as if the Yashaha, if it takes a form, how pure it will be, like that this milk is also that pure. And we have more adjectives. Sadvatsalaha. Sadvatsalaha. Kritabhyanugnaha means he has been permitted. By whom? Vasishtena. So after Nandini offers the king, you drink my milk and your wish will be granted. He did not immediately do that. He took the cow back to Vasishta and then narrated everything to Vasishta, and then he will take again Vasishta's permission. So Vasishta will again say, yes, you can go ahead. Then, so that is why Kritabhyanugnaha means being permitted. Vasishtena papau Atitrishnaha with great hope. Nandini Sthanyam. So he drank the milk of Nandini after taking permission from Vasishta, and whatever milk was left after the calf has been fed. And that milk was as pure as the Yashaha itself if it had taken a physical form. So let us look at the Tatparyam. Anyedyuhu Vasishtashrame Agnihotra Vidihi Samaptaha. Vatsaha api kshiram pitavan. Tataha Dilipaha avashishtam kshiram Vasishtasya anumatim samprapya apibat. Kshiram ativa swacham shvetam cha asit. Kirtihi eva shariram dhritva samagata iva bhasate sma. Tadrisham apurvam kshiram ativa ashapurvakam Dilipaha pitavan. So on the next day, Anyedyuhu means on the next day, in the Vasishta's ashrama, after the Agnihotra Vidhi is done, and after the calf also has been fed, then whatever is remaining, Dilipa takes that with the permission of Vasishta, and that milk that he took was so pure, as if the Kirti itself, if it takes a form, how it will be, it was like that. And with a lot of hope, he drank that milk. So here the Kriya Padam is Papav. So basically, Yoga Dhenu means they use it, they use the milk of the cow in yagas, basically. So mostly the rishis, they don't even drink any animal products, like even they don't drink the milk of cows also. They only use it for yaga. So yaga dhenu means that is the main purpose. They use the products of the cow in the yagas, like they use the dung, they use the milk. With the milk, if they make the ghee, they use the ghee in the yagas. So only for that purpose, a rishi will have a cow. Most of the rishis, of course, even there, again we have different kinds. Some might drink, but those who are even more following even more strict rules, they don't drink milk, it seems. That is what I heard. And they use it exclusively for the yaga purposes. Okay, papau means pitavan. Kaha papau saha. Kidrishaha saha aninditatma. Punaha kidrishaha sadvatsalaha. Punaha kidrishaha kritabhyanugnaha. Kena kritabhyanugnaha vasishtena. Kidrishaha papau atitrishnaha. Means he who has a lot of hope. Kim papau Nandini Sthanyam papau. Kidrisham Nandini Sthanyam Vatsa Hutavashesham. Vatsa Hutavashesham. Punaha Kidrisham Shubhram. Kim iva papau Yashaha iva. Kidrisham Yashaha Murtam. So as though the Kirti took a form in that kind of milk, he drank. So papau is in lit lakara form. Means paroksha bhuta. So here in bhutakalam we have paroksha bhuta, adyatana, anadyatana bhuta, adhyatana bhuta, like that, right? We have several forms. So basically, paroksha bhuta is that which happened when we did not even exist. So this Ramayana, Mahabharata, all these happened even before we existed. So those are all paroksha bhuta. and lit lakara is used. So in most of the kavyas, you come across lit lakara only. If they are referring to a time period where we did not even exist at that time. If you are talking about something, that far away into the past, we use lit lakara. Whereas the regular bhutakalam that we use is anadyatana bhuta, right? We use anadyatana bhutakala, lan lakara. Adyatana bhuta is lun lakara. Mostly we use lan lakara, right? That is anadyatana bhuta, means in the recent past. Okay. So any questions in this shloka? Let us look at the Tatparyam is over. At the end, they have given a small passage. Anyedyuhu acharyaha vasishtaha vratasamaptim kritavantam rajanam tasya patnim sudakshinam cha api swastikathana-purvakam rajadhanim pratipreshitavan. Patni sahitaha Dilipaha dhenum acharyam arundhatim cha pradakshinikritya nagaram pratiprasthitaha. So the next day, Acharya vratasamaptim kritavantam rajanam. So now Raja has completed his vratam. Him and his wife swasti kathana purvakam rajadhanim pratipreshitavan. He blessed them and then he sent them back to Rajadhani. Dilipa also, along with his wife, took leave from the cow, from the Acharya, and from Arundhati. After making some pradakshinas, he also leaves for the Rajadhani. Patni sahitaha praptavaraha raja rajadhanim praptavan. Sarve janaha santushtaha abhavan. Punarapi rajyabharam svikritavan Dilipaha. Kinchit kalanantaram patnim sudakshina garbham dhritavati. Muninam ashirvadaha dhenor cha saphalaha abhavat. So he went back to his kingdom and took back his responsibilities. And after a short time, Sudakshina became pregnant, and because of the boon of Nandini and the blessings of the Muni. Okay. So let us look at Samskrita Sahitya Parichayaha. Adhunikam Samskrita Sahityam. Samskrita Sahityasya Adikavihi Valmikihi. Tataha Arabdha Kavya Parampara Nirantaram Pravahanti Asti. Prachine Kale Bahavaha Kavayaha Swakavya Pratibhaya Samskrita Sahityam Yatha Samriddham Kritavantaha. Tathaiva Adhunika Kale api Bahavaha Kritavantaha Kurvantaha Santi api. Okay, like how in the olden days the poets have written Swakavya Pratibhaya Samskrita Sahityam Yatha Samriddhim Kritavantaha. Like how with their caliber, how they propagated or promoted Samskrita Sahityam. Similarly, even in the Adhunika Kala, in the recent days also, many poets are still writing. Gata Shatakasya Etachattakasya cha Sahityam Vayam Adhunika Sahityam iti Pariganayitum Shaknumaha. Etat Shatakasya, that is the Shutva Sandhi there. Gata Shatakasya Etat Shatakasya cha Sahityam Vayam Adhunika Sahityam iti Pariganayitum Shaknumaha. So in the last century and this century, we can consider this as Adhunika. Before that, it is not Adhunika. Okay. Gate Shatakadvaye Mahakavyani, Laghukavyani, Rupakani, Stotrakavyani, Ityadini, Bahuni, Yadyapi, Nirmitani, Tathapi, Tani, Sarvani, Na Prakashitani. So in these last 2 centuries, whatever have been written, the Mahakavyani, Stotra Kavyani, all these are not known very much. Adhunikeshu Samskrita Kavyeshu Kanichana Ramayana Mahabharata Purana Prabhritinam Katham Ashritya Likhitani. Harivamsha Champuhu by Venkatasurihi. Rukmini Parinayaha by Ramakavihi. Govinda Vaibhavam Madhuranatha Shastri. Krishna Vilasaha by Shesha Dikshitaha. Adbhuta Dutam Jaggu Vakula Bhushanaha, written by Jaggu Vakula Bhushanaha. Sita Swayamvaraha, K.S. Nagarajan, and Swarajya Vijayaha by Kshamarao, Ityadini Atra Kanichana Udaharanani. So these are the works written recently, right? Adhunikeshu Samskrita Kavyeshu Kanichana. They are based on Ramayana and Mahabharata or on the Puranas. Based on that, they have been written, and a few examples are these works. Adhunikam Bharatam Rajakiya Nayakan Samajika Rajakiya Vrittantam Cha Ashritya Deshabhakti Vardhanartham Samajika Jagaranartham Janajagaranartham cha Kavya Rachana Prayatnaha api Kritaha Drishyate. So, Adhunikam Bharatam means the recent India. Rajakiya Nayakan, about the politicians. Samajika Rajakiya Vrittantam Ashritya means based on these topics also. Deshabhakti Vardhanartham means to instigate patriotism among the citizens. Samajika Jagaranartham, to awaken the society. Janajagaranartham, and also the people, to awaken them, to be more conscious about the patriotism, about the country. Kavya Rachana Prayatnaha api Kritaha Drishyate. So we see that some works have been written basically to promote or to instigate patriotism among people. Sri Tilaka Yashornavaha, Sri Tilaka Yashornavaha, Shrineharu Charitam, Swadhina Bharatam, Vishala Bharatam, Ityadini Atra Udaharanani. So all these works are written for with that purpose, and these are written by
Nehru Charitram.
Oh, Nehru na Sri Nehru Charitam. Okay. Swadhina Bharatam, Vishala Bharatam, Ityadini Atra Udaharanani. Bahuni Rupakani api Adhunika Kale Rachitani Abhavan Eva. Teshu Kanichana. So Rupakani means drama, Natakam. Nishkinchana Yashodharam, Udgatru Dashananam, Prithviraja Vijayaha, Vivekananda Vijayaha, Rama Madhavam, Sarojini Saurabham. So these are all the Rupakams written in the recent times. Adhunike Kale Vividhani Vidambana Kavyani api Rachitani Abhavan. Tani Kanichana. Kakadutam, written by Sahasra Buddhe. Shunakadutam by K.V. Krishnamurtihi. Kapinamupavasaha by Tatacharyaha. Kantakanjalihi by Kantakarjunaha Ityadini. Vidambana Kavyam means any specific meaning?
Satirical.
Satirical.
Ingyam.
సో ఇది అంటే మన తెలుగులో కూడా ఉందా ఈ పదము?
తెలుగులో విడంబనం అంటే కొంచెం గ్యాప్ అని అనుకుంటాం మనం.
ఉపహాసం.
విడంబరము అంటారు దాన్ని. గ్యాప్ లేట్ గా రావడం అంటే విలంబం అవుతుంది,
అది
ఆలస్యం అవుతుందని చెప్పడానికి విలంబం అవుతుంది.
అది
విలంబం అనేది తెలుగులో ఎక్కువగా వినమండి.
ఇది ఉపహాసం. బేసికల్ గా vidambana means upahasam means yeah, like you said, satirical.
Yeah, we got this earlier also, this vidambanam. In one of these things we got that word earlier.
Yeah, anantaram etadatiricya anya bhashabihi rachitanam कथा पुस्तकानाम् अनुवादः अपि संस्कृतेन बहुधा जातः. संस्कृतपत्रिकासु विविधासु ताः प्रकाशिताः अभवन् अपि. इदानीमपि समग्रे देशे संस्कृतकवयः ग्रन्थान् रचयन्तः प्रकाशयन्तः च सन्ति. विविधाः संस्थाः पुरस्कारदानेन सम्माननेन च तान् प्रोत्साहयन्ति. एवं संस्कृतगङ्गाधारा इदानीम् अपि अनुस्यूततया प्रवहति. अतिरिच्यः. अतिरिच्य means एतद् अतिरिच्य अन्यभाषाभिः रचितानां
apart from
these
apart
besides
from
these besides these
apart from these एतद् अतिरिच्य अन्यभाषाभिः रचितानां कथापुस्तकानाम् अनुवादः अपि संस्कृतेन बहुधा जातः. Apart from these, here it is given as abandon, take the place of part. Ante, we have to take it based on the context.
In addition, atiricham, in addition.
Okay. Okay. अनन्तरं संस्कृतपत्रिकाः. संस्कृतभाषायाः इतिहासः अतिप्राचीनः, किन्तु संस्कृतपत्रिकाक्षेत्रस्य इतिहासः केवलं शतकाधिकवर्षात्मकः तावदेव. So the
अनुस्यूततया అంటే ఏంటమ్మా?
ఏదండి? అనుస్యూతతయా ప్రవహతి. అనుస్యూతతయా
ఆగకుండా ప్రవహిస్తోందని చెప్పడమా, లేకపోతే మెల్లిమెల్లిగా ప్రవహిస్తోందని చెప్పడమా?
అనుస్యూతతయా అంటే ఆగకుండానే.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
Just checking.
Unabated.
Ante, continuously, without any interruptions. Anusyutataya, without any interruptions. संस्कृतभाषायाः इतिहासः अतिप्राचीनः, किन्तु संस्कृतपत्रिकाक्षेत्रस्य इतिहासः केवलं शतकाधिकवर्षात्मकः तावदेव. संस्कृतस्य प्रथमा पत्रिका 1866 तमे वर्षे प्रकाशिता. प्रथमपत्रिकायाः नाम काशीविद्यासुधानिधिः. एतस्याः अपरं नाम पण्डितपत्रिका इति। एषा काशीतः प्रकाश्यमाना आसीत्। संस्कृतभाषया आङ्ग्लभाषया च युक्तायाम् एतस्याम् अप्रकाशितग्रन्थानां प्रकाशनम् अधिकतया भवति स्म। अप्रकाशितग्रन्थानां प्रकाशनम् अधिकतया भवति स्म एतस्यां. So in this the works which were not published earlier were published through this magazine, we can say. संस्कृत क्षेत्रे अद्यावधि प्रायः 300 पत्रिकाः जन्म प्राप्तवत्यः. So in the Sanskrit field, up until now, around 300 magazines were published. Tasu kaschana kanichana varshani Samskrita sevam kritva vilayam gatavatyah. Vilayam?
Merging.
So some of them have been merged. Some of the magazines discontinued, actually.
Discontinued.
Vilayam gatavatyah kritva Samskrita sevam. So kanichana varshani Samskrita sevam kritva vilayam gatavatyah means discontinued. So after they served the field of Sanskritam for a while, they were discontinued. Idanim Samskrita kshetre panchashat athava shashtihi patrikaha prakashyamanaha santi. So right now around 50 to 60 magazines are being published. Saptahikyaha, one second. Pakshikyah, Masikyah, Dvaimasikyaha, Traimasikyaha, Shanmasikyah, Ityevam Sarvavidha Patrikaha api santi Samskrita kshetre. Means monthlies, fortnightly, weeklies, like once in 2 months, once in 3 months, once in 6 months, all kinds of magazines are there. Sudharma Namika Dinapatrika Karnataka-राज्यस्य मैसूरुनगरात् प्रकाश्यते. एतस्य स्थापक सम्पादकः श्री के.एन्. वरदराजय्यङ्गार्यवर्यः 20 वर्षाणि यावत् महता परिश्रमेण एतां पत्रिकां सञ्चाल्य संस्कृतसेवाम् अकरोत्. इदानीं सा Saptahika Rupena Prakashyate. So Sudharma, you must have seen this in Samskrita Bharati's books. Sudharma, it is there. You can even order this magazine, and it is there since 20 years, and it is a weekly Saptahika Rupena Prakashyate. Samskrita Patrikanam Uddeshaha Vibhinnaha. काश्चन विमर्श प्रौढ चिन्तनादीनां प्राधान्यं कल्पयन्ति. पुनः काश्चन नवसाहित्य सृष्टेः अप्रकाशित कृतीनां प्रकाशनस्य वा विशेष प्राधान्यं कल्पयन्ति. So the purpose of each magazine is different. Some are written vimarsha praudha chintanadinam, means to discuss or critics, right? Basically, they are basically focused on that, and some are to bring into light the works which have not been published earlier. Kaschana sarala shailya vishayam nirupya samanya jananam abhiruchim tarpayitum prayatnam kurvanti. So even for the common man, how to provide the literature, whatever subjects are there in our Sanskrit literature, bringing it into the availability of common man in simple language. एवं संस्कृतपत्रिकाणां विषयाः विभिन्नाः भवन्ति। काश्चन संस्कृतपत्रिकाः विश्वविद्यालयादिभिः अन्याभिः प्रसिद्धसंस्थाभिः वा प्रकाश्यन्ते. So some magazines are published by the universities or some organizations. अन्याः काश्चन समर्पितचित्तैः कैश्चित् विद्वद्भिः प्रकाश्यन्ते. So and others are published by some voluntary organizations or scholars. एवं व्यक्तिप्रयत्नः संस्थाप्रयत्नः च अपि पत्रिकाक्षेत्रे दृश्यते. So individual efforts and organizational efforts can be seen. यद्यपि संस्कृतक्षेत्रे बह्व्यः पत्रिकाः दृश्यन्ते, किन्तु बह्वीनां पत्रिकाणां ग्राहकाः तावत् अत्यल्पाः. So though there are so many magazines, grahakaha means the subscribers, customers are very less. Yasam grahaka sankhya 3000 tah adhika syat tadrishyah patrikaah viralaah eva iti vaktum shakyate. So very less subscribers are there for these magazines. Samskrita Chandamama, Samskrita Bharatiyaha Sampadana Sahakarena Prakashyamana Sachitra Masa Patrika. Grahaka Sankhya Panchasahasram. Samskrita Kshetre Etadrishi Patrika Anya Nasti. Sarala Bhasha Sundarani Chitrani Alpam Mulyam Ityadayaha Etasyaha Vaishishtyani. This Samskrita Chandamama, basically we know Chandamama, right? It is in so many languages. We all have read it as children. It has been taken up by Samskrita Bharati and they translated it into Samskritam and also published it. But now I think again they stopped. Sambhashana Sandeshaha Nama Bahuvarnatmaka Mukhaputa Yukta Patrika Sandesha Pratishtana Dwara Prakashyate Yasyaha cha Grahakaha Dashasahasradhikaha Santi. Sarala Bhasha Akarshakaha Vividhaha Vishayaha Akarshakataya Vishaya Nirupanam cha Etasyaha Vishishyam. Idanim Prakashyamanaha Kaschana Patrikaha. So this one Sambhashana Sandeshaha is also being offered by Samskrita Bharati. Most of you might have all subscribed for it. That is also a good magazine. They have all kinds of articles, like a story, a news article, a cartoon, everything. All kinds are there. Okay. So right now, what are being published, a list is given here. Sambhashana Sandeshaha, Masiki, monthly. Samskrita Chandamama, this is also monthly. But I don't know if it is still being published. Sudharma, Dainiki. Dainiki means? How often?
Dainiki means daily.
Daily, yeah?
Sudharma
is a daily magazine. I thought it was...
Initially, it was a daily magazine, but later it changed to weekly. That's what is written above, just above.
Okay. Because I don't remember it as a daily magazine. But yeah,
Vardhara Iyengar was the starter of that.
Yeah, Sudharma Namaka Dinapatrika, Karnataka Rajasya Mysore Nagarat Prakashyate.
Bharati is
Idanim sa saptahik rupena prakashayamana asti. Same change.
Gaurvani is also Masiki. Loka Samskritam Shan Masiki. Vishwabhasha Traimasiki. Gandivam Pakshiki fortnightly. Vrajagandha Traimasiki. Bharata Mudra Dvaimasiki. Satyanandam Masiki. Samskritamritam Samskrita Shrihi, all these are Masikis, and Samskrita Manjari, Traimasiki, Samskrita Bhavitavyam, Pakshiki, Bharatodayah, Divyat Jyotihi, Samskrita Sammelanam is also a Traimasiki. Okay, so these are all the ones that are being published as of now. And this book has been printed several years back, so I don't know if any of these have been discontinued. Okay. Gadyakaraha. Subandhuh. Eshah prasiddhasya Vasavadatta namakasya Gadyakavyasya Rachayita. Etasya kalah Kristu shakam shashtam shatakam asit iti shruyate. Subandhuh swasya granthe Shriparvatah iva sannihitah Mallikarjunah iti Shrishailavishaye uktavan ityatah eshah Dakshinatyah syat iti vidusham abhiprayah. Because he mentioned about Srishailam, he is thought to be from the south. Asya kavye varnanatmakah bhagah adhikah. Yadyapi subandhuna swakavye upama rupakam utpreksha virodhabhasah parisankhya ityadinam अलङ्काराणाम् उपयोगः कृतः तथापि श्लेषालङ्कारविषये एतस्य महती प्रीतिः अस्य भाषा सुलभा सरला च वासवदत्ता एका एव अस्य कृतिः. So though he has used all kinds of alankaras in his kavyam, he has a special interest in Sleshalankara. And the only work that he has written is Vasavadatta. And then we have Banaha. Gadya Kavyasya Smaranat Sarve Kadambari Grantham Avashyam Smaranti. Tasyaha Kadambaryaha Rachayita Bana Bhattaha. Tasya Aparakritihi Harshacharitam. Samskritasya Bahunam Kavinam Deshakaladikam Suspashtam Nagyayate. Kintu Bana Bhattasya Deshadikam Tavat Suspashtam. शोणानदीतीरे विद्यमानं चित्रकूटम् एतस्य जन्मस्थलम्. एतस्य पिता चित्रभानुः, माता च राज्यदेवी. एषः 7मे शतके आसीत्. स्थानेश्वरराज्यस्य हर्षदेवस्य आस्थाने आसीत् एषः. एषः स्ववंशपरिचयादिकं हर्षचरितनामके ग्रन्थे उल्लिखितवान् अस्ति. बाणस्य लोकानुभवः विशेषतः आसीत्. तस्य जीवनं दारिद्र्यमयं न आसीत्. राजाश्रयादपि तस्य सम्पत्तिः अवर्धत. अतः तदीयं जीवनं सुखमयम् आसीत्. So it is clear, right? Basically, the sentences are quite simple. गुणाढ्येन बृहत्कथायाम् उक्तां कथाम् आधारीकृत्य बाणेन कादम्बरी रचिता. गुणाढ्येन बृहत्कथायाम् उक्तां कथाम् आधारीकृत्य बाणेन कादम्बरी रचिता. So it is based on a story from the Brihatkatha. Brihatkatha is again a collection of some stories, I think. From there, based on that, this Kadambari is written. Kadambaryaha samaptitah purvam eva banaha divangatah iti shruyate. Tatah Kadambaryaha uttarartham tadiyah putraha Bhushana Bhattah rachitavan. Gadya rachanayam Bana Bhattasya apurvam samartham. Kadambaryam dirghani varnanani yatha tathaiva samanyani varnanani api santi eva. Basically, after writing the first half, he passed away, and so his son completed the second half. And Varnanam is, much focused on. Tathaiva samanyani varnanani api santi eva. So very elaborate descriptions and ordinary descriptions both are there. Tathapi दीर्घवाक्ययुक्तानि वर्णनानि दृष्ट्वा केचन चिन्तयन्ति यत् कादम्बरी गहनारण्यायते इति. Gahanaranyam means a very thick forest. So when they look at the very long sentences which are describing, some feel that it is like Gahanaranyam. Harshacharitam Akhyayika iti uchyate. Akhyayika Gadyakavyasya kaschana prabhedaha. So means within the Gadya Kavyam, it is of a different kind. Akhyayika. Harshacharite Chakravartinaha Harshasya Charitam Varnyate. So basically in Gadya Kavyam, I think Akhyayika means based on the facts, like historical. More than like Vasavadatta is more like fictional, right? So Akhyayika means based on facts. यद्यपि अत्र चरित्रवर्णनं क्रियते तथापि काव्यगुणाः समग्रे काव्ये दृश्यन्ते एव. Charitam, so this Harsha Charitam is based on describing the story of the king Harsha. So though it is based like more like a historical work, still all the qualities of a kavya are maintained. हर्षचरितस्य आदौ बाणेन उच्छ्वासत्रये स्वीया कथा उक्ता अस्ति. So in the beginning, he actually wrote his own story. That is what even in the earlier passage it is told. All his details are known very accurately. Why? Because he himself stated, his timeline and place from where he is and all that. In Harshacharitam Kavyam, in the beginning chapters, he wrote about himself. That is why we know his details accurately. Banochishtam Jagat Sarvam iti vachanam shruyate bana vishaye. Etat vakyam eva tasya shreshtatam dyotayati. Okay, so every poet will have one, what do you say, nickname kind of thing. So this is what is known regarding Bana. Banochishtam Jagat Sarvam. So how can we split this Banochishtam? Banaha Utshishtam, maybe, right? Jagat Sarvam. And then we have Dandi. Prasiddhasya Dashakumara Charitam Ityetasya Granthasya Karta Eshaha. Asya Kalaha Shashtam Shatakam. Damodarasya Pautraha Eshaha Kavyadarshah iti Prasiddham Alankara Lakshana Grantham Avanti Sundari Katha iti Katha Grantham cha api likitavan. Asya kavehe bhasha madhura saralata subodha cha. Dandinah padalalityam iti lokoktihi api asti. Like I said, every poet will have one line describing their quality or what they specialize in. So here for Dandi, it is Dandinah padalalityam. Means the way he uses or plays with the words. Upamadinam alankaranam prayoge kavihi ativa samarthaha. So he is very capable of using the upamanas and alankaras. Dandi kanchyam vasam karoti sma iti shruyate. Kanchyam means in Kanchi. Gadya kavya kshetre yatha banasya nama tathaiva dandinaha nama api suprasiddham. Like Bana, Dandi is also equally famous in Gadya Kavya Kshetre. Dhanapalaha तिलकमञ्जरी इत्येतस्य ग्रन्थस्य रचयिता धनपालः। एषः दशम्यां शताब्द्याम् आसीत् इति विदुषाम् अभिप्रायः। तिलकमञ्जर्यां समरकेतुतिलकमञ्जर्योः प्रणयकथा वर्णिता। धनपालः बाणस्य कृतिं प्राधान्येन अनुसृतवान् अस्ति. So he followed the works of Bana. अतः तिलकमञ्जरी कादम्बर्याः वेषान्तरम् इति पण्डिताः वदन्ति. So basically it is like remake in movies. So this is like veshantaram means a little it is Kadambari only rewritten in a different way, a little different way. Dhanapalena Payyalachi Namakaha Prakritakoshah Rishabha Panchashika Namakaha Prakritastotra Grantha cha api rachitaha. So he also wrote Payyalachi Namakaha Prakritakoshah. Koshaha is a dictionary. Prakrita Koshaha. And then Rishabha Panchashika. Prakrita Stotra Granthaha. He has written those other two works. Okay. So let us look at this end of the lesson exercise. Vidarbha Deshasya Raja Vigrahavakyani Avalambya Samastam Padam Likata.
Vidarbha Desha Rajah.
Vidarbha Desha Rajah. Dhaninaha Karyalayah.
Dhani Karyalayah.
Dhani Karyalayah. Dhani means?
Dhani means wealthy.
Wealthy. So Dhaninaha means the of, we can take it as of the rich. Daulatam. Yeah. Anantaram Tripatinaha Kathanam.
Tripathina Kathanam. Tripathi Kathanam.
Correct. Anantaram Chaturvedi plus Mahodayah. Chaturvedi Mahodayah or Chaturveda Mahodayah? Vedi is given. So Chaturvedi Mahodayah.
Vedi. Chaturvedi.
Ikaranta. Hrasva Ikaranta. Vajapeyi Varyaha.
Vajapeyi Varyaha. Again, that Hrasva Ikara.
Natva Bhavasya Karana Bhutan Vyavadhayaka Varnan Nirdishata. So Vartikena.
Vartikena. The Vyavadhayaka Varna.
What is the Vyavadhayaka Varna here, which is prohibiting Natvam from happening?
Kakara.
The Takara. Takara.
Takara. Vishadena.
Okay.
Vishadena. Dakara. Here.
Dakara. Pratimanam.
Takara. Here
Takara. Aushadhani.
Again, the
Mahaprana dha. Rajakiyani.
Jakara.
Marichena.
Marichena. This is Chakara here.
Bheshajani.
Jakara.
Jakara. Anantaram. Pritihi kopaha cha kiyat kalam syat.
Kshana.
Pritihi
maranantam.
Kopaha kshanakalam. Sundrita vak kam duri karoti kam cha prasute.
Sundrita vak
Samskritam.
Kirti prasute. I remember that Kirti prasute. What duri karoti.
Dushkritam.
Dushkritam duri karoti. Kam cha prasute.
Kirti, that number. Kirti prasute.
Kirti,
that I remember. I don't remember that one. Sundrita.
Kirtim Sute.
Kirtim Sute.
Correct. Kirtim Sute.
And what is the duri karoti? First duri karoti?
Dushkaryam.
Dushkritam. Dushkritam. Dushkritam ya hinasti.
Idanim Samskritakshetre kati patrikaah santi.
Daridryam duri karoti.
Alakshmim, no? Alakshmim.
Alakshmim
duri karoti.
Viprakarshati is duri karoti.
Yeah.
Viprakarshati. Daridryam duri karoti. Okay. Daridryam. Dushkritam nashayati.
Hinasti. Nashayati.
Okay. Dushkritam nashayati. Okay. It will destroy the dushkritam, but duri karoti is daridryam. Okay. Idanim Samskritakshetre kati patrikaah santi.
50 to 60. 50 to 60.
Panchashatatah
patrikaah
santi.
Kadambari kam katham adhari kritya likhita.
Bruhat katha.
Brihat katham.
Brihat katham adhari kritya likhita. Nandinyaha toshakau dilipasya ubhau gunau kau. What are the two qualities that made Nandini happy about Dilipa?
Guru Bhakti.
Guru Bhakti.
Pranidaya.
Compassion towards Dhenu. Dhenau. What is compassion?
Anukampa. Yeah.
Maya Anukampa. Bhaktya Guru.
Okay. So that completes lesson. So you can start revising. If you have any questions, please post in the group.
Bhagini, you will not take up this letter writing?
Letter writing. Oh, it is in the 11th lesson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can discuss that. If you want, we can always discuss. But there are so many sample.
Is that exam? Does letter writing feature in the exam?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, it does. Oh my God, there's so much of theory, like content.
Yeah, but basically there are some very few topics like that you can focus on. It will not be tough. That is what I'm trying to say. The topics also will be some simple 2-3 standard topics. They will you will have at least one from 2 or 3 standard topics. The other topics might be different, but they will try to keep at least one from a list of 3 common topics. So if you prepare those common topics thoroughly, then in the choice you will have a choice. Like they will give 2 topics and you can pick one. So in that one, you can pick the one that is more common. Sometimes they will give a choice between writing a letter and a short note on something. Like say, for example, Dilipa's Vratam or the Sambhashana between Dilipa and Simham.
They asked for about COVID.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but you will have at least something which is common. If you want to do the letter writing, we can do that lesson also, 11.
We better do that, Bhagini, next week. If we can do that, that would be great. Because there is a lot of this short notes, like you said. I'm seeing one of the model question papers it is behind.
Short notes will be
something.
there. What I suggest is you prepare some passages before ahead. Like say for example, what are the two stories that we covered? Kumara Sambhavam and Nala Damayanti, right? So you pick the common things between in these two stories, and then like Swayamvara Vivaranam, how the everything happened in the Swayamvaram, where it was organized, how the decorations were made. Whatever is given in the book, you just write it in your own words so that it will be easy to reproduce in the exam. And then the conversation between Nala and Damayanti when he goes as a Duta, as Indra's Duta. Like that, you pick a few important scenes and, write so that when they ask you, it will become easy. You are already prepared. For short notes, since everything comes from the book only. Only for letter writing, the topics can be, something out of the book. But the short passages will be from the book only, from the stories. So since you know all the stories, you can prepare for different scenarios. Description of, Dilipa and Sudakshina going to the forest, or, going to how they served that initial days. But that is in the shlokas that you won't get as a short answer, that you won't get as a paragraph answer, because it is not a Kavya Katha, right? We covered that in under shlokas. Yeah, from Kavya Kathas only you focus. Even in Kumara Sambhavam, you take a few things, a few topics, important ones, and prepare your own short passages. Then it will become easy for you in the exam. And letter writing we'll do next week then.
Thank you, Bhagini.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah, thank you. Shubharatri sarvebhyah.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini.
Dhanyavadah.